Just shy cause I'm bulletproof.
Listen, wait me, bagel.
Baby, what you wanna do? I'm ready to pull up on you. I'm ready to do what I do. This type shit have you wildin'. Last minute shit sit hiding. Drip, drip, drip when you sliding. Bip, 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 baby, ride it. Don't hesitate when you get it cause you
For some of y'all were going back and forth whether you want to choose number 1 and 2. So you might need to listen to both of these. But with this, painful endings are coming your way. You don't need to just sit there and just dwell on the past or like be like, wow, all these people really were against me. Because you did have some birds, like some crazy birds in your ear, and like people that just weren't meant for you. Their intentions were always messed up. Their intentions were always nasty. Some of you guys are just going through the growing pains of getting to the next chapter, and you can't bring everybody to your next chapter. Yes, everything hurts right now, and yes, everything doesn't make sense right now, but in due time, everything will make sense for you. Some of you guys are just still healing from what happened in 2013. So even in 2013, some of you guys are just healing from things that happened last year. Like some people really were snakes you. They really dogged you. You didn't even deserve it. And these people that always have something to say about you, they are projected because they are not happy in their own life. They just rather, if they're not happy, nobody's happy. And they see you doing a good thing right now. So they're just gonna keep on talking. That shit steer you from doing what you need to do. Just let these people keep on talking. And some of you guys need to clear your energy. One day you're happy, you could do anything you want, and the next day you're just so sad. And also it's not healthy to just have all these high up happy feelings, then just going straight to depression and just feeling anxious and feeling helpless and hopeless, so like you don't have a place in this earth. Also, it's not natural to keep on having all these migraines. It's not natural to only fall asleep at 4 o'clock in the morning. We have to be up at 6. It's not natural to think of all this self harm just because someone did something to you. You need to work on bettering yourself. Don't harm yourself. Just do better for yourself. Go to that next chapter. Leave these people in the dust. Because that's what it's just time to get your mental health together, because being in this depressive energy is going to make you do something that you're going to regret, and it's going to have your family members sad. Also, with that being said, stop going back and forth with these people. You are 10 times ahead of these people because they're stuck in their own head. The reason why they talk to you so bad, or like they project and just are so nasty, it's because they're living in fear. They're not chasing their dreams. They're not doing what they need to do. Or when they were your age, they weren't as far as you were because they wanted to be outside, or like they had a child, or like they just went down the wrong path. And while you're trying to do better to get rid of these generational curses, they were aided in the generational curses. They were doing what they weren't supposed to do while you're being the light to go to a new chapter. So that's why you just can't keep on being heartbroken or sensitive or irritated about these people, because they're not here to do what you were meant to do. And that's why they're projected, because they couldn't do what you were doing. See me in the next reading. It's just time to give back and do what makes you feel good. Like, don't give back to something that doesn't benefit you or you feel in your heart. Like, if you don't really mess with pork, why would you donate to a cause to make more bacon? Do something that you feel like touches your spirit or your heart, like donating some books to some kids, or like going to a school, donating school supplies, or just helping kids around the block in your neighborhood, or just helping a single parent with some groceries, or just helping with babysitting, or just something. It doesn't have to do with kids, but it has to do something that feeds your spirit, that make you feel good. Do something that you wanted as a kid that you never got. And once you start there, you'll be there. You can actually give back and to receive the blessings that you're supposed to receive. But if God, the universe, the most high, Allah, and whoever else keep on saying you being stingy, not giving as you should, or being grateful, you're not going to receive anything, love. So it's time to be grateful. If you chose card number 3, this is your card. So y'all need to go to the doctor. You can't drink tea or you can't eat cough drops. You can't just keep on doing mundane things and think you're gonna feel better. Cause some of y'all, tea not gonna help, a cough drop not gonna help, taking the ibuprofen not gonna help. You need to go to the doctor. Some of you guys need to go to a therapist, but nonetheless, it has to be a doctor, whether it's for your mind or your body. You need to go to a doctor. And some of you guys need to start eating better, like you need a dietitian, or you just need to just stop eating a lot of carbs or sodium. Like you just need to do better. Some of you guys, your ankles are swollen, and just when you put on bracelets or your watch, like your arm tends to swell or it can't fit on your arm. And also, if you're going to get a tattoo or whatever, make sure, or a piercing, make sure it's a professional setting. Don't get it from just a random. But just go to a doctor. Also, you guys are in a financial state to be flexing the way that you do. It's time to budget. It's time to manage your money better. Some of you guys, if you keep on trying to buy Chanel or the new Jordans or the PS5, or you keep trying to buy this man something that when he not even worth a damn, or this woman when she not even worth a damn, you gonna be kicked out of your apartment. You gonna be kicked out your house. Your bills are gonna be late. Also, if you guys want to book a reading with me, swipe up like $10. $10 for a reading. But yeah, like you guys need to manage your money better before you be asking for spare change. Some of you guys feel abandoned from your family. You feel like the black sheep of your family. You feel like you're misunderstood. You always wanted, like, you know, on the shows where the families are just so happy and they vibe and are so social, like you can just feel the love. That's what you wanted in a family, but your family is just a lot of misunderstandings and a lot of hurt that each person did to one another. And if you have a child or like you had a child early, you at times you feel like that played a part of you not being where you need to be. You feel like if you would have, you know, just waited a little while longer, you would have been more advanced in your life. Now you feel like you're picking up the pieces and you don't feel like you have enough time to just sit there and question, is this the right thing to do? Am I supposed to be doing this? You just feel like you have to keep doing it to survive because you got a mouth to feed, or you're just doing this by yourself. You don't have mama and daddy's money. You don't have grandma's money. You don't have uncle's money. You don't have just buku's amount of money just sitting there. You didn't get an inheritance. You don't have a trust fund. You have to get this stuff out the mud. So this is not the time to be flexing. Flex where you get that degree. Flex where you get that diploma. Flex where you get that certificate. But right now, we don't need you to flex. We don't need you to flex. Flex that happiness once you get there. Flex going to the doctor, seeing what's going on.